Hello, welcome back to Intermittent Fasting, our LA story. I'm Leah Tyler.
I'm Armin Antone.
And we're really excited you came back for round 2 of Get Healthy and Lose Weight with Intermittent Fasting.
Make sure that you hit that notification bell because we do want to let you know whenever we upload a new video. Leave us a comment. Really want to hear from you guys, see how your journey's going, and make sure that you hit that like button. That helps us out. And
follow us on Instagram at leahandarmin.ourlastory.
So welcome to our second video. Posted our first one last week. We've actually been intermittent fasting for about 4 weeks now.
Yeah, it took us a couple weeks before we even decided to start the channel, and then we had to figure out how to start the channel, which there's a lot that goes into it.
Yeah, all you YouTubers out there, wow, hats off to you, kudos, because this was not easy, and I thought it was going to be a lot easier to just film it and post it.
No, it was a huge learning curve.
Yeah.
There's a lot more that goes into it, yeah. And what's funny is along the way we discovered we don't really have a compatible working style.
What?
Which took me by surprise.
What are you talking about?
Oh, and apparently he's just figuring this one out. We've been together for a long time, okay. And so I figured I would have already known this.
We work perfectly fine together.
Oh goodness! All right.
So before we update you on our progress, we wanted to take a minute and let you know what we mean by intermittent fasting.
Yeah, a lot of people that I've mentioned I'm intermittent fasting to have expressed grave worry and concern that I'm starving myself. In no way, shape, or form am I starving myself.
No. I mean, there are definitely different ways to practice intermittent fasting. The one thing this is not, and I heard this from multiple people when I told them, was that they said, oh, so you're just skipping breakfast. Way more involved in skipping breakfast, so don't be a dick and put that in the comments, okay?
Yeah. No, it's a lot more than skipping breakfast. Skipping breakfast never required me to stop drinking wine at 7:30 p.m. So, yeah, this is way more than skipping breakfast.
Absolutely. There's the 5-2 method. You eat regular for 5 days a week, and then 2 days a week you lower your calorie intake to like 500 calories. That's one method.
Another thing that people do is called OMAD. It stands for 1 meal a day, and they literally do that. They eat 1 meal a day.
Sounds terrible.
We didn't choose that one. What we're doing is called the 16-8, where you have a 16 consecutive hour fasting window, and then you have a 8 consecutive hour eating window. So that's what we're doing.
Let's get to the updates.
Here it is, our first month intermittent fasting, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
There's nothing ugly here. All right, I am gorgeous. My mama told me.
And humble too.
So today I weigh 346 pounds. I started at 353 pounds. So over the last 4 weeks, I lost 7 pounds. That's cool. That's great. I feel like I could have probably done a little better than that, but I'll take it.
Yeah, I would too if I were you. So I today weigh 189 pounds. And I started out at 193, so I lost 4 pounds. So yeah, your 7 sounds great to me.
We started out saying that we wanted to lose a combined total of 181 pounds. We lost 11 pounds in a month, which is awesome.
No, not bad. We still have 170 pounds to go. So we still need to lose me if I lost even more weight. So I'm beginning to realize this was a stupid analogy to start with on the first episode because I don't know that I'm ever really going to be caught up.
What is it actually like to start intermittent fasting?
How do you live your life?
Right.
You're intermittent fasting.
Exactly. So I'll start.
That's a surprise.
You know, the fasting part actually wasn't the hard part. For me, it was the food end of it. 2 reasons why. I need to drop 50 pounds right away because I've got to get my knee surgery done. I've had to adjust not only my eating window, which is one thing, but I've had to adjust the foods that I'm eating. I'm trying to really reduce the number of carbs, and what that means is getting rid of some foods that I traditionally find to be healthy, like quinoa, and they are, but they're just a little higher in carbs. So I'm having to adjust the types of
carbs.
Right, exactly. So I'm having to adjust the foods that I eat. That's making it a little bit difficult. It's really weird wrapping my brain around the concept of 8 o'clock, because I do a 12 to 8 eating window. That's it, cut off. And it's just water until noon the next day. That was very hard for me to wrap my brain around, especially like on a Friday night when we want to get drinks, we want to go out. Or even being at work. I can't really have the coffee the way that I like it because I can only have black coffee. So certain things
like your
that.
rituals change, like going to for a coffee break.
Exactly, right. There's been some challenges there, but I will say one amazing thing that I've noticed, and I saw this in some videos when we were researching this, I am way more alert the further that I go into a fast. That has been an amazing benefit of doing intermittent fasting for me.
So I've had a pretty insane adjustment to starting intermittent fasting. I asked for an overhaul of my life, and slowly but surely I'm getting there. The biggest challenge for me by far has been my chronic illness. I don't know if it was random chance or if it had something to do with starting intermittent fasting. I've had a crazy uptick in flares. The first week was absolutely the worst. My symptoms went psycho. Things do seem to be settling down and returning to normal now, so hopefully the worst is behind me. So another challenge I've had, and why I started intermittent fasting in the first place really, is because I'm desperately looking for the motivation to start making healthy choices. As far as food goes, I have been eating better quality of food, more nutritious, and I am eating less because I have less hours available to me that I can consume food. As far as drinking goes, I'm drinking less, but it is still probably my biggest pitfall. The last thing I want to do is stop drinking at 7:30 or 8 o'clock at night when I'm just getting started.
Lush. But okay. Scotch.
That was you got me back for the sleep apnea comment last episode.
I'm a lush too.
As far as exercise goes, I'm actually exercising less since I started intermittent fasting. I know it's not what you're supposed to do at all. I was exercising more before I started it. Like I mentioned, I was pretty sick my first few weeks. It's not really a mind over matter situation with me. It's just putting in hard work consistently again and again when I'm able, and lots of time passes.
Yeah.
It's a slow life. So yeah, basically I'm still making a ton of excuses as to why I'm not exercising regularly.
I'm doing the same thing. I also use the justification that, well, I'm starting intermittent fasting, so let me get that under control and then I can go to the gym.
Well, and maybe there's some validity there because it is an adjustment and, you know, figuring out when to eat versus when to exercise.
Yeah.
This is not just some slip on a hat and woo, magic wand type thing.
We're in this for the marathon. This isn't going to be a 4-video channel and we're done. So we're getting there.
Yeah, if it takes me 6 months to become the quintessential intermittent faster, then we'll be doing this for 6 months.
Right. Okay, so were we successful? I think so. I lost 7 pounds. The first few days were rough, but by about day 4, this sounds weird to say, but I kind of craved it. I kind of liked the idea of intermittent fasting.
Yes, I started craving the structure and the accountability.
Yeah.
And
absolutely. So, I think I was successful. I lost some weight, which is, obviously the biggest thing. I am running to manage the food window more. On the days that I did go to the gym, probably should have went more, but on the days that I did go to the gym, I really had a lot of energy and it felt really good. So, I think that I've been successful in my first month. I'm really excited to see where it goes.
So was I successful? This was a really intense transition for me. The first week I was starving. I was lightheaded. My mouth was watering. I was weak. I was hangry. I was dizzy. It was literally everything you would expect out of a diet with the word fasting in it to be.
Right.
And I wasn't losing fast at all. The first week I didn't lose anything. The second week I lost 3 pounds. And then the third week I didn't lose anything again, which was disappointing. And then Armin also wasn't having the same experience as me. He gets up earlier than I do. And I'm sitting here going, oh my God, can I make it till noon without eating? So
I just asked her straight up, I'm like, are you drinking enough water? Because that's all we kept hearing was make sure you're drinking plenty of water.
And yeah, turns out I wasn't. And that's when I discovered the power of water, and that changed everything for me. So what I started doing is every time I wanted a sip of water, I would drink 8 sips of water. So
Miss Overachiever.
Yeah, I'm a little neurotic, but I'm sure you already figured that out by now. But however, consuming adequate amount of water flipped the switch for me with intermittent fasting. My hunger vanished. I had no problems making it through my fasting window, and my energy shot through the roof. And then when I discovered the power of soda water, and what an amazing appetite suppressant that is, it changed everything.
Pretty good first month. A lot of really steep learning curve, but we think we've got this under our belts a little bit.
We certainly know we want to stick with it, but as a concept, 16 and 8 is working very well for me.
Absolutely. So what are our goals for this next week? For me, numero uno is the gym. I have got to get upticked at the gym. Two, I had 1 or 2 days where the 16-8 wasn't exactly 16-8. Right? The window was probably a little bit longer than 8 hours. So I really want to stick to the 16-8 because I think this thing is awesome. So those are my 2 big goals.
So my goals for next week are to exercise more and drink less. Overall, I am pleased with my progress. It's nothing drastic. It's certainly not going to break the internet. I lost 4 pounds in a month. But it's a journey. It is not a race to get there.
I'll also tag on the drinking too. Scotch is a very expensive.
Yeah, we're party people, so we don't know what we're going to do about that. We'll see if intermittent fasting can beat that out of us. So that's the summary of our first month. Thank you for joining us on our intermittent fasting journey.
Make sure that you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. We want to let you know when we're uploading new videos, and like this video, but most importantly, we want to hear from you. So drop us a comment, let us know how we're doing, let us know how you're doing on your journey.
And follow us on Instagram at leahandarmin.ourlastory. Leah and Armin signing off in LA.
Tune in next week so you can see how we're doing with intermittent fasting.
Why?
Because it runs out after 10 minutes.
How come?
It's just the nature of high speed.
Are you okay?
It's getting a little warm.
Okay.
Honey, calm down.
All right.
Is that what you want? No.
I want you to say it like the Micro Machine Man too.
Don't.
Just so that everyone fully gets the grasp of your attitude right now.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm choking, but I can't. I'm like every 5 seconds.
Okay.
Now it takes for this speaker to be great.